Yeah, the best is yet to come. Excellencies, distinguished guests, I cherish this occasion which brings us together around culture in this wonderful cross-border space of cultural exchange, the Korea Foundation Art Gallery. Public and cultural diplomacy proved to be an important platform to promote a better understanding of the world cultural heritage and the universal dialogue that can lead to a better political resumption of harmonious relation between the countries, as art promotes peace and hope. In this context, I would like to quote the valuable message of His Holiness Pope Francis on World Peace Day. I'll quote, "The world does not need empty words, but rather peacemakers who are open to dialogue, as peace is a journey of hope." End of quotation. Visual synonyms is a clear expression of quotes from biblical, Quranic, prophetic poems, book, expressed and inspired by young talent from my country, Lebanon, the land of the cedars of God and the sacred land where Jesus made the miracle of the wine, the land of the interfaith dialogue and cultural and religious tolerance. As I express my deep appreciation to His Excellency Ambassador Song In Kim, Executive Vice President of the Korea Foundation, for his kind words and feeling of affection and solidarity conveyed to Lebanon, I would like to thank the Korea Foundation team for giving Lebanon the opportunity to exhibit this form of art in the presence of the artist and Professor Antoine Abiad, a gentleman I'm very proud of. Just for the little story, I used to be his teacher. Korea Foundation offered generously their heart, space, and expertise to the Embassy of Lebanon, and we are very grateful for their support, courtesy, generosity, and finesse for making this gathering possible. I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to my colleagues, ambassadors, and public officials from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for their presence as a sign of solidarity with Lebanon. For this occasion, I would like to welcome Mr. Kang Won-jun, Director of the Middle East Division. Dear friends, as many of you know, Lebanon is encountering the hardest economic and financial crisis in its history, and a so-called revolution to eradicate corruption by calling for good governance. This revolution, led by the youth, is a sign of hope. Many factors converge, some external and some internal, to generate the worst economic, financial, and social crisis that has ever hit Lebanon. Externally, the world economic crisis had a negative impact on our economy, in addition to wars in the neighboring countries which have besieged Lebanon and bear it from its vital extension and export market. The displacement crisis from Syria, which has brought as many displaced as half of its official population. To summarize Lebanon's macro problems, we have difficult neighbors. Who doesn't? Israel, and Syria. 17 years of civil war, 35 years of Israeli and Syrian occupation. Lebanon hosted 500,000 Palestinian refugees and is hosting right now 1.5 million Syrian refugees. 200 refugees per square kilometer. The Lebanese government spent $47 billion since 2011 without any international assistance for the displaced in Lebanon. And of course, the regional interference by whom you know. Non-application of the Ta'if Accord has stalled all reforms and created a constitutional void. Internally, Lebanon is paying the high price of an accumulation of years of wrong economic and financial policies that depended on rentier economy and indebtedness to the detriment of production. In addition to decades-long war and corruption in administration. Ladies and gentlemen, the demonstration in the Lebanese streets were seen as a real opportunity to achieve the desired reform because they have shaken the conventional and political protectorate and bypassed the red tapes, making accountability possible and giving strong momentum to justice, which has taken many action to indict and convict wrongdoers. The Lebanese will continue the fight and will preserve to ensure that justice will prevail. On this occasion, I would like to confirm that Lebanon cannot be isolated from its vital space, the Arab world, and I seize this opportunity to call the international community through all the present representatives and of foreign embassies and Korean officials to support Lebanon and to report to their governments that Lebanon is held hostage and need their support. Excellencies, I would like to renew the deep appreciation of the Republic of Korea on behalf of the newly formed government and people of Lebanon. We thank you for deploying, ever since 2007, your young men and women in South Lebanon, and express deep recognition for the Dongmyong unit to preserve peace and stability. Lebanon and Korea have the same fate. As a comparison, the blue line in Lebanon is similar to the DMZ in Korea. Our southern neighbor, identically to your northern one, possesses an illegal nuclear arsenal threatening peace and stability in the world. For those who don't know our geography, our southern neighbors are the Israeli. Lebanon, as in the case of the Republic of Korea, has the destiny and the vocation to be a land of peace, dialogue, and tolerance. Therefore, it has been imperative to preserve stability and coexistence, and to respect the application of the UN resolutions and recover its jurisdiction on all of its entire territories based on international justice. We are keen on recovering our rights and our land, preventing settlement in Lebanon, and are attached to the principle of disassociating Lebanon from the conflict of the region, keeping it away from its axis. Dear friends, as we say in our national anthem, the only weapon we need is our pens. Thank you, Professor Abiad, for showing the world the peaceful message drawn from the pens of the always resilient Lebanese people. I am sure the future is bright. Glory to Korea, long live Lebanon. Thank you.